Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to some more roster reviews. We're on to Discord now, and the first review we got today is MEC Bash. He's another player in my guild, Most Isley Cantina, one of the first requests on Discord. It was back in May 2023, so it's been a while since then, 9 months. He was focused on gearing up the Reva team, Leviathan for Cal. He spends on Conquest, Hot Utils, and the odd pack here and there. And he said his aspirations were to score more than me in Territory War, which has happened plenty. 11.2 million GP. Didn't tell me when he created the account, actually, so that's a little hard to gauge some things. But this is a very endgame account, so it's going to be judged on the margins, mostly because we do have 8 GLs. Notable absences are a good place to start. Omega, so skipped Omega. I mean, I make use of Omega, but definitely skippable. Imperial Probe Droid, that is something that is definitely kind of a luxury, not necessary for anything. And after they nerfed Darth Vader, his value went way down. Tuskens, that's interesting. So Tuskens are neglected. They are both accelerated now, so I do think they're worth farming, even though Crate is no more. This is an insanely strong team on defense, at least in 3v3, and then even not in 3v3, even when they don't have a Datacron active, they're extremely effective against turn meter generating teams. So don't sleep on Tuskens. If you're lacking projects, that's definitely a place to go, especially since they're accelerated. Working away on the Bo-Katan requirements, I see 6-star for Paz, 4-star for Keller and Beck. I'm in a similar spot. I finished off Paz, but I'm thinking it's a little bit held on Killer and Beck as well. Saw Gerrera, another, that's a short spot. He is very valuable, and as a guild man, as they say, a family man, you're a guild man. You want to work on him because he has a special mission, and not only that, he's amazing. Like, he's actually really good in Grand Arena. Datacron currently not accepted. Even without it, I think he's a really strong character. I get use out of him every single time. I have the Omicron for him though, but that's just me. Bruton Bays, I guess you're missing the boat for this crazy Datacron going on right now. Tarful, I agree with leaving him as is. Imperial Super Commando, I mean, he's definitely got some value, so that's something that you could put on your list. Plo Koon, I think his ship is worth getting higher relics just from that alone. Scrolling through the bottom, see if anything stands out. Death Trooper, probably. I mean, that's going to work. R3 is enough to some degree. We do have the Poggle Omicrons. That's generous for the guild. I do not have that myself. Sith Assassin R5 Club, I'm in that boat as well. TIE Fighter Pilot, but I could have had mine at R5, R7. I mean, it's probably not a high priority, but it's a good ship. Sabine, I mean, Phoenix is something that does work at R3, but there are instances, I've experienced them recently, where you're just pushing it on survivability, so it could be an eventual project. Boba Sign of Django, lead Omicron. Sorry about that. Rolo Omicron's kinda I don't really recommend that. Maybe it was worth it on Hoth or GOTB, but probably not now. Yeah, TB Omicron's confusing, especially if it's just R5. I mean, if you got Kyle Katarn Omicron running the new TB now, might as well get him to R7 so you can actually use him. Aero Omicron isn't bad. For TW for sure. Yeah, Jordica Omicron, pretty common. Let's start looking at the top. Oh, but Dark Trooper up, get it, R5, get him up. R7, R8, R9 is what I am at R9. Let's start looking from the top now, just to see if anything stands out. Also ships. I mean, I think he's got like fully loaded ships. Yeah, we got big 3. Empire. Yeah, everything's ready to roll. R8 Iden, I love it. The Republic, I already saw Plo is a little weak. Now this is super solid. Okay, I think ships are looking pretty good. R9 Starkiller, wow, that's commitment. I mean, he's well worth it. I'm on R8, not R9, but I would love to have him at R9 if I get around to it. R8 Gas, R8 Cal, Omicron. I mean, that helps. Yeah, that helps for getting this FO. Thank you for doing that. I don't know. I hate TB Omicrons. I'm pretty sure I'll never apply a TB Omicron unless they just start flowing like water and I just have a million to apply. Malicos definitely merits R8. R9 Bodhi Rook, thank you for your service to the guild. I know that that's a TB one. All 3 Omicrons on Trench. I mean, it took me a lot to add just one. Maul, get him up. R8. At least. I feel like I just nitpick on accounts like this. It's just like, okay, you don't have enough relics. Everything's relic. New players looking at this might get just jealous. But I have to give the criticism where I can. Mace Windu, I mean, R5 works well, but he makes use of so many different stats. I feel like R7 is merited for him. Malgus, you gotta do R9. You just have to. He was one of my first 4 R9s ever. I have like over a dozen now, but I think. But he is just so worth it. Most of this is just blending in with everything else I've ever seen. R3 Wampa, interesting. I mean, I don't get use out of mine as much anymore, so. Okay. Moff Gideon definitely merits a little bit higher, but not until you do your Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. And that's also going to help a lot in the raid. I do recommend him just for raid sake, especially since you're in my guild. Gosh, I'm just doing. There's too many alarms. I hate my phone alarms. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, I came full circle around the whole thing. Let's look at Datacrons real quick and then check out mods. You probably should be ahead of where you are on the Datacrons. I mean, yes, this is a good one to have, but it's go for the doubt. You need to do it. Even if it costs 80 rerolls, you need to get doubt. In the second week of Conquest, I mean, you should be sprinting to get through at least the 50 refreshes. And once you build up your stockpile, you'll have more data cache to work on building them up. And yeah, like too many just level 4s, levels. I mean, set 12 is kind of an exception. Like, there's not too much you need. Set 13 is going to be really important. My advice right now, stock up as many Mark II and Mark III abilities from Conquest this week as you can. Don't worry about data cache. When this set dusts, just use all that data cache here. Like, that's a good way not to waste the data cache, and you're going to be set up for it because you get 4 million data cache from each one of these. So that's 24 there, and then whatever's left, you might get over 30 million. I don't know. You should. Now let's look at some mods. And now time for mods. No unnecessary criticisms and no empty praise. Lord Vader got speed and health sets with protection focus. Plus 182 speed, crit damage triangle. That's not bad. Not at all. Protection, speed. Yeah, pretty solid. And squeezing in protection in the secondaries. Leia, she's an interesting one. I don't know, like, I don't have a scientific evaluation of her. Other than health is good, speed is good, and I'm permanently running the crit avoidance just for the raid. Got her over the 6,000, just barely. But yeah, high health is good. Calibrate this mod, unless you've already finished that out. That's a good mod candidate. Or it's a good mod, it just like has a perfection. It's a perfection candidate to get a 5th roll. Plays pretty good. JML at R9. I feel like you could get more protection, but I don't know. Yeah, even with the protection primary, try to get some flat protection secondaries. That can make a difference. Yeah, like here, you already got that some places. Yeah, like there's plenty of room to squeeze in some more there. Java, skip him, we don't care as much. Offense and health. So actually, I used to do something similar, offense and health. I think you really either want as fast as possible, and that's what I think is going to be the primary thing, or just stack a ton of health, because he is going to ramp the damage a lot of time. I mean, crit damage, of course. Yeah, I mean, so you actually do have the health focus. But I think a bunch of health sets or just speed. Like, he's decently fast, but you need him really fast in some cases, like taking on Leia 3v3 or something. So I would just change the whole setup there. Maybe swap with someone else to start. A little bit low health on Rey for my taste. I mean, the offense is high. I'm more in the high health camp. High offense as well, but, you know, health is more important. Oh. Not good. That's not a good mod for her. 5% offense, 20 speed. Calibrate that crap. Yeah, we're still not done through Collected Legends yet. Your health. Not too bad on speed. Yeah, this is pretty good. Believer there. Echo is our fastest non-GL. What's he looking at? Plus 180, 378 speed. That is quite a fast speed set. Very solid. Maybe a little bit more potency. There are some things that can be resisted on him, like inflicting the buff immunity, inflicting the expose. It says it can't be evaded, but that doesn't mean it can't be resisted. So it does need some potency. It's not all irresistible. Yeah, like potency cross for sure. Easy 30%. Moff Gideon is following up. And he is all health sets, but he's the second fastest, plus 152. For his second fastest, I would think to see more, but like, I feel like you should just cannibalize a lot of these mods and like use them as super fast supplemental sets on characters that are almost there. Because what's the point of all health, you know? His offense, if he's going to make a difference in the raid with offense, it needs to be higher. Maybe, I don't know. I don't understand the health there. I would disassemble that set and disperse it and then give him a speed set. Get him faster. This is not bad. You could be faster with her. Oh, that's very nice. 28 speed. Impressive. Yeah, like, okay, so it's like a masterpiece followed by like a mediocre mod. 15, 27. It's either 15s or 27, 28. I don't know. Zam shouldn't be this, unless you have a specific purpose in mind, like a specific threshold, she shouldn't be this fast. I mean, yeah, it's nice, but bounty hunters are kind of falling off. Like these, this is another thing similar to Moff Gideon. These are all really fast. Like you could disassemble that whole set and disperse it to different characters. You can make up a lot of the difference just by having speed that set there instead of potency. And I don't know why you want so much potency on her to begin with. Maybe I'm missing something. You can enlighten me. Speed and health plus 153. This is pretty decent. Not too much to belabor there. I mean, faster the better, but we know the bounds of the... What's with all the non-like speed sets being so fast? Do you not farm speed sets, Bash? Plus 144 from all health sets is again very fast, and that is a good speed for armor. I'm just surprised it's all with all health sets. Okay, here's a speed. Yes, plus 153. That's decently fast. It's just you can definitely get them faster. Like that, you could swap with someone. Yeah, I'm looking at like this speed. No, those are all pretty good. It's crazy how many of your fastest sets have no speed set. That's 143. That's probably fine for him. Let's just try to look for key people. Revan. Didn't crit chance, plus 152. That's really fast for him. He's probably in a good spot. Health over protection. Crit damage, crit chance. I don't know. He's not a damage dealer. He's a facilitator, so probably survivability mod here. I mean, that's really fast. That'd be great for like Darth Revan or something. What's Darth Revan up there? He's also good crit damage. Never mind. So both great. I don't know. I just want survivability on Revan. He's not gonna bring it home with his own damage. Grief. Let's see, Bosk. Grief is faster than Bosk. You gotta make Bosk faster than Grief. Just a little bit. CLS. Damage and health. But not crit damage triangle. I recommend offense, not crit damage for him, because he is passing along the offense through being Chewy and not the crit damage. He's already got plenty of crit chance, so you don't need to, like... I mean, that seems like it's just supplementary secondaries. But it is still something that's like, okay, someone else could use this well. But yeah, I recommend swap it. Like, maybe a 1-for-1 swap with someone that has an offense set that can make use of crit damage, like Jedi Knight Anakin or Han, if you don't already have him that way. No clothes. I'm about to wrap this up. Gas protection, speed. Pretty good. All right, we're gonna call it quits on this one. Bash, I feel like I've given enough to go off of. I can't look at everything, but thanks for letting me take a look at your account. All right, next review we got is BowTiger. They're in Phoenix Reborn. Brother of Darkness. How do you get that? 7.3 million GP starting in November 2021. Did a hyperdrive bundle back then. Spring Letter Kylo was his first GL. And he said he works on PvP for the most part. Got some of the Lightspeed bundles. Then working on a bunch of other stuff. Trying to get Inquisitor shards for Reva. And trying to plug holes in his roster, as he said. So we do have Executor at the least for a meta fleet, which is great. 6 stars. Chimera and relics, malevolence, negotiator. That's good. I mean, lower relics, but they're still there. Let's check Galactic Republic fleet. Anakin Relic 3 is Ahsoka Relic 5. That's from probably the packs at least. Y-Wing 7-star. That's great. So you do have a functioning team. I think Anakin needs to be stronger. I think Marauder is worth working on, especially you already got the 7-star from farming the BTL. Just give these guys some gear, get this ship up and running. It's an amazing ship, and 5 stars is more than enough to have a massive outsized impact. What league are you in? I forgot to take a note of that mentally. Okay, Kyber 4. So back to it. Let's check Empire status, because these are the conquest ships, or most of them. TIE Interceptor at 5-star, but a weak second sister. No Scythe. Weaker Iden, gear 10. Definitely worth working on. EP Shuttle is half strong, half weak. Strong TIE Advanced. And TIE Fighter, of course, because of Executor. Got TIE Bombers. That's a decent Empire fleet, or the trappings of one. We do have Rey, so just Rey and Kylo. It's funny, in last year I did a review of someone, Giaz, I forget how to say his name. He's frequent in my Discord server now. He had just Rey and Kylo, and I thought it was just such an interesting, strange approach to the game, because this was all pre-Lightspeed bundles. But now this is like, of course we're going to see that. Everyone has Rey and Kylo. A lot of people go for Kylo before, but not Rey, but now it's super common thing, and he really kind of got shafted by that because he already had those. But yeah, at the top we got a lot of executive requirements, but we got Wampa, we got JKL. JKL, that's very good. That means an easy transition into Jabba or JKL. There's Hut Cartel. I swear when I look at this, I forget how to read English because I always take forever to find stuff. We got the stars on the Jabba stuff. I think Jabba next is slam dunk. A great idea. Rebels, we can check progress on potential. JML or Leia, so it might be going JML, which is good too. We got R5 Mon Mothma, we got R5 3PO Chewie. Captain Rex is up. Yeah, JML isn't too far off as far as I remember, so that's a great idea. And let's just check the other requirements for Leia, see where we're at there. There's not really any progress on Nisa. Oh, I forgot to, Drogon. Okay, Drogon not farmed either. So maybe it's just Rex. I mean, which is great. Phoenix with Rex, amazing. So you don't regret that. That, for its own sake, is a great investment. So JML or Java next, or both those two together, like one after the other, is going to be great for you Javas. His mod event is just such high value, and he's just such a good GL. And everything's accelerated, so decent amount of Kairos, but who doesn't these days? Just a Palp team. Gonna check for. We do not have Star Killer, confirmed, because we got an R3 Mara Jade, but this team together works pretty well. Don't know if we're running a standard Troopers team. Probably not, right? Because we don't have the strong Dirt Trooper at all. So Piet with Palp is viable, but once you get Star Killer, then you kind of split them off, and then you really want Imperial Troopers by then. You might not be too far off from C. Feels like all the Galactic Legends for some players are just, they're like a bunch of them are just kind of within reach, almost there. A Savage Omicron, Trey Omicron, Talon Omicron, interesting. But no Zeta even. No Sith Marauder. We've got Darth Revan, Malik, Bastila. Denbar Trooper as a team, probably HK. A lot of droids. Give 12 HK. That's a lot of droids. Probably 3 Grievous. I got Jedi. Oh, I am blind. He already has JML. No wonder he's not just close, he's very close. And I guess I missed him on the first frame because he doesn't have ultimates. And he's R7, only 2 Zetas. So the Zetas, like why only 2 Zetas puts him lower than others is because his abilities are like level 2 otherwise. Like there's less GP in it. Yeah, so I mean that's awesome. JML. Java Next for sure. Like Java Next is a great plan. Mace, he's good. I don't know when you want to go. Yes, unlocked but not developed. That's a no-go, man. Okay, not Java Next. Just develop Gas Next. Okay, yeah, he's just 600. Well, I guess there could be a small argument that, okay, it's not 7-star yet, can't get him to relics, but still, Gear 11 gas, you can make some use of him, keep him on offense, pick and choose with your battles. He's not bad at Gear 11. So get him to Gear 11. And that's not too bad of a gear either. I mean, it's yes, it is a Cairo gear, but it's like, you can handle it. You got all this other stuff. What's to check? Inquisitor, he said he was working on Inquisitors. So getting the shards, coming along with that. I don't see a point to really upgrade them before you get all the shards, so fair enough. Let's check, just check around randomly. Night Sisters, not really that developed. I think Phoenix might be able to get you. Can you maybe get challenge tier 1 at least with this Relic Phoenix? I don't know. If so, I don't really see a reason to really pour into Night Sisters until you're really itching for challenge tier 2, challenge tier 3. Probably no Tuskens, online force users. Pretty solid. Malicos, 7-star. Only thing where you get a pass on this is you don't have Seer at 7-star yet, or Cal. as soon as they are accelerated, work on this team, on these guys. I mean, still work on Malagos anyway. Put him with Kylo Ren. Like, he's an amazing character in his own right. Just put him with Ufus. Not Rey. I think it's ridiculous to put a dark side character with Rey. You could put him with Springler Kylo. I don't know, he's just so good. Ben Solo just unlocked recently. That's great. Gonna work fantastic with Rey. And what else? Let me move on to mods now. Yeah, Bad Batch I already saw. They need some work. A lot of work. Bounty Hunters. I think this is a fine Bounty Hunters for now until you go for Jabba. And okay, let's take a look at some mods. Got GLs first. Obviously, 569 speed on Slicker with speed set. Not bad, but seen plenty better. Next time we get good mods though, that's the one thing you can't really buy, so it's pretty good for someone that has GP that's higher because of light speed bundles. 554, that's not bad. At R7, yeah, you're gonna miss out on a lot of protection already, no matter what you do. Rey, offensive health, pretty standard. Good, got over 200,000 health. 31 speed. Ooh, this is, I feel like you don't see this too much. There are no green numbers by all these stats except health and speed. That's because there's no bonus from mods on that. That's kind of rare to see all that. Potency, tenacity, crit damage, protection, all that. Because all those are common. So it looks like everything is poured into either like health, offense, or defense, which is crazy. It's actually really efficient. I mean, tenacity isn't bad on her, but yeah, you want offense and health, offense and health. This is actually really well done. That's kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, it's not the fastest Rey out there, but that's still really good. That is very, very good. Piet. Okay, yeah, speed and crit chance. I thought I saw not a full speed set there, but plus 171, 350. That's really solid. I don't know if you're using one of Imperial Troopers. If you are, you need to work on the Dark Trooper, but the speed on him is really important if you're running Imperial Troopers. If not, then... And yeah, you can run circles around some stuff without Dark Trooper, but Dark Trooper is just like, don't pass him up. 332 speed on Finn. I forgot to see if we have Zori or not. Oh, Gear 12 Zori, nice. Yeah, that's gonna be an awesome addition, and Finn is great for that. Our fast Finn is 158 and good protection. That's nice. Very good boss. Even squeezing in tenacity where you can. Not too much, but it's still good to have some tenacity on boss if you can squeeze it in. Mara Jade's very fast. It's 135. Good potency. Pretty solid. Dash. Pretty fast, and it's a crit damage set, so 121, not bad at all. Not sliced up. I mean, slicing mats are hard to come by. That's why I need Java. Rex. Pretty solid. Yeah, I like a little bit more potency on Rex. Tenacity actually is pretty good too. That might be a good idea. How's your cat running? 137. I like more put into health. Although I guess protection helps curb against thermal detonators. I generally do prefer health. I think a lot of people do. Let's try to see if anyone's out of place. Okay, Revan looks a little low. Offense and health. I like speed on him. So he's the linchpin of his whole team. You don't have Malgus yet, so you're really just trying to run out as fast as you can with Darth Revan. Yes, he hits hard, but like his main merit is speed. So I get the speed set, not the offense set. Get him as fast as you can. Pure offense can go. I'll look for someone else that you can take pure offense. Malik's kind of slow. Ben Solo is good for pure offense, like an offense triangle. Yeah, on him. Yeah, not crit damage on Ben. He doesn't have good crit chance. See, 24%. Yeah, so maybe he can take some of Darth Revan's mods and you can try to find fast mods for Darth Revan for someone else. From someone else. Han and Luke are slow, which isn't great, because, I mean, Han does shoot first, yes, but after that, you want him to keep taking turns, and if you were to do a mirror or get mirrored, if you have the one defense, the faster Han wins. And this is a really slow CLS. Yeah, like crit damage, I don't like on CLS. 3PO and Chewie doesn't pass that along, he passes along offense. Tenacity, yes, that's good. Secondary thing to have there. Crit damage might not be terrible for the triangle, I guess, but offense, just a stat that you're going to pass along to the whole team. Vader's a little damage and potency. Bad setup. 104 speed. Pure crit damage. That's good. Potency. It's not bad. He's a little slower, but it's not bad at all. Yeah, we're coming to the end of the line. Anakin, he's someone that likes crit damage. Do we have crit damage here? Yes, we do, but they're all green. He looks like a low priority for you. Not sure where he slots in. Luke is slow, which is usually pretty merited. Crit damage. I like more offense on him too. I just like offense a lot more. Protection primaries are good because he has insanely high protection. His base protection is like one of the highest in the game. He's not even a tank. All right, we'll call it quits there for now, but thank you so much for letting me take a look and hope this helps. And our last account for today is Unique Luck 2102. He said he created the account before the Revan, so that would have to be at the latest 2018 or something. But he's only been playing for a year or something. He said he's at 4.1 million GP and is in Chromium 2. Did not have any Legacy Championship ratings, so he wasn't playing before December 2021 like, actively, or it wasn't, at least wasn't level 85. Said he was working on Slicker back in May last year. Already has that. Working on raid characters, which is a different raid now, and focused mainly on Grand Arena, and is a free-to-play player. So we'll see. I feel like he might still actually be free-to-play, but not. Well, let's see. First order. We have an R3 First Order Special Forces TIE pilot. That means he did not get that Lightspeed bundle. Don't have a Resistance Lightspeed bundle. And let's see, Rebels. Might have got Shadows of the Empire. Yeah, so probably got that one. Which, I mean, it is a great one. That is... Hold on. The Ultimate's max, the heal ability is max. This is not. I mean, that's a great move. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that would be the ability that you're not upgrading. Interesting. So let's see. Actually, no Negotiator, no Malevolence. Oh no, we do have a Negotiator. I'm so blind. Yeah. Do have a Negotiator, but no Malevolence. R5 Chimera. Marauder, very common. No work at all. Plo Koon, no work at all. Fives, woefully undergeared. Anakin's good, but 5-star. I mean, I think Galactic Republic is the best fleet you have available, so put as much as you can into it. I mean, Empire, yes, this is actually a really good Empire fleet, because you start with a Bomber, Advanced TIE Fighter, and then bring in TIE Defender first time you can. This is actually a strong Empire fleet. That's nice. Where you're at. Characters. Slicker is still the only GL. Looks not too deep. Got JKR, which is nuts. Biden, GK, nice. Let's look at Jedi overall. Ogre Qui-Gon, I mean, it's kind of fine. I mean, you're going to get the bonus for Anakin, but it's based on his offense when he dies, so sometimes you want more gear. Not a high priority, though. Not super high priority. Revan's running with Yoda, Jolie, Yoda, and Bastila. That's nice. Pretty good setup. I have to check for Padme. Nice. Okay, we got a super solid Padme team here. This top 5 row is probably the way to go. The base in there is the 5th. Let me know, does this work on this special mission for you in Lightside GOTB if you're running that, which I think you might be. Let me know if that works, how Mace does in there. But after his rework and such. 'Cause I don't think I was running the rework with him when back when I was in there. Sith, not much to speak of. Now I got Palpatine Vader and Sith Trooper, but you can get a lot that with Palpatine Vader. I was thinking a lot about this for like newer players. Palpatine Vader are just such a good value because if you're not going an Imperial Trooper approach, they are good for, I mean, even if you are, they're great for an Empire Assault battle and a Sith Assault battle. I mean, it's just 2 out of potentially 5 characters, but they are like the engine of, they could be the engine of that team for both of those assault battles. Pretty cool. Trade, we got 5 stars, not developed at all. 7 Nihilist, 3 stars. Science, 7 star, probably because farming a ship, I think. I mean, that team is well worth working on. I encourage you to do so. Yeah, this is an account I'm not going to say go for another GL anytime soon. You got the one, you got a lot of fires to put out, a lot of teams to complete. They're just solid teams anyway. This bounty hunter team is, you know, it's a great start. Django in there's the 5th. Yeah, at least 5 are actually pretty solid. Just more gear on Django for sure. I mean, he's an awesome character. And gear 12 on the rest. That's what you got. That's what you got. That's still a great team. Rebel. So yeah, this is the evidence of the pack. Phoenix are great. You got to make sure you use Rex, which you are with Omicron. Awesome. CLS team is gear 12 still, so they're a little bit behind. 3PO and Chewie, gear 10. And C-3PO. CLS is worth relicking. Same thing with Han and Chewie. I don't know how you're using their ships. I think they fit into your Grand Arena. I think you need 2 offense, 2 defense for Chromium, but that improves Millennium Falcon as well. That's a great investment all around. So maybe Geos, Gear 12 Geos. I think Gear 12 Geos are great. It's like a good stopping point for them, and no extra gear applied to them. It's economical. I like it because they're important. I mean, they're important for earlier game player, like lower GP, and they're important in that Dark Side TB for the Watt mission. But then after that, you don't really want to sink a bunch of relics into them or other stuff. And how much 501st? That batch are weak. Yeah, I think that's it for the factions. Let's just look at some mods now. And we got Slicker and Janet Revan. I am always looking at a Slicker in these reviews. It's always there. That's good speed. Plus 187. That is very solid. And we have quick damage and the health. Awesome. Nice job. And Revan, first non-GL. Plus 135 for 3-3 total. That's not bad. All the health. That's good. Like it. I don't see anything in the offensive stats because he's not the damage healer. This is actually very good. That could be health too, but it's not that fast either, so probably an easy sub. Yeah, that's nice. Speed 297 on Piet. And what are you using Piet for? Play again. Oh yeah, we do have Dark Trooper. Never mind. Okay, so that's great. I'm getting my accounts mixed up here. Get what I just looked at. Sabine is really fast. I mean, that is part of a Phoenix lineup, but still only 283. So I've heard it recommended to have her go before Rex. I don't recommend that if you can get around it. Thrawn's pretty high up on the totem pole. Still only plus 111. Yeah, some stats. I like just protection on him. And not really. Protection, that's good. More Jade's up there. I'll run with just Palpatine now, probably. It's 119 with a lot sunk into potency and protection. I like it. I like it. First Order Officer is pretty fast too. It's actually tactically sound. So you poke with Slicker, then you pass the turn with First Order Officer. He swipes, and then Hux goes. Then passes the turn for another stab, or resets the cooldowns on both. So that does actually tactically make sense. Anakin's pretty up there. Quick damage, I like it. Good damage and good offense as well. That's really nice. It's not the fastest, but you don't always need that on him. And she's just kind of a mini wrecking ball of her own. Speed, damage, yeah. Yeah, she looks good. Boss, gear 12, but he is faster than Grief, and he's got plenty of protection to go around, even in gear 12. So very solid there. Padme. Ooh, no sliced mods on her. So, health mods are, to me, like the most essential to have sliced versions of, because it is so pathetic compared to the sliced one. It's literally, it's almost triple. 5.88% to 16%. It's a huge difference. So when I don't know what to slice up to 6 die, I am looking at the health. I'll like sort just by health. Get that, because it's the most outside impact, regardless of secondary stats. 45 plus 95 speed, not really that fast. Crit damage is good for him. Potency, not bad. Health, yeah, not bad. What else? Right, almost done with this one. Darth Vader. Almonds potency, that's good. Crit damage triangle, really slow. Could be sped up. Most characters could. Just overall, the account is kind of shallow on the mods, so really go hard on the mods and just try to allocate them efficiently. We're going to stop there for this one. But thanks so much for letting me take a look at your account and all your support. And with that, the conclusion of that review, I just wanted to share. I am now going to open up roster reviews for submissions. I have about 20 requests still pending in here. But feel free to sign up. I don't know how long I'll keep it open, because if I just get flooded with tons of requests, I'll get buried again. So still going to leave the paid roster review option in place to get ahead of the line. But to sign up for a request, go to my Discord server, Sanjitaville. I have the link in the description of this video and every other video for that matter. So just hop on over there if you want to submit a request. Thanks so much to everyone for all the interest in the reviews. I know it's been a long time since I've said go ahead and submit them. I always get questions. But if you are wondering, how do I submit a request for a review, you can right now give all the information that I request in the roster review petitions rules channel there. So just a lot of stuff you hear me talk about in any review. Your ally code, so I can see who you are, your game name, when you made the account, very important. Stuff like spending habits, so I know how to gauge what you're doing and what you're capable of in the future. Game mode focuses, recent projects, and farming goals and stuff like that. So, and any other information you would like to submit, try to do so in bulleted form so it's easy for me to analyze. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you enjoy. See you later.